CBS World News, Bob Trout speaking. And again, we bring you the available reports, all of them from German sources, on what the Berlin radio calls the invasion. There is still no Allied confirmation from any source. Correspondents who rushed to the War Department in Washington soon after the first German broadcast was heard were told that our War Department had no information on the German report. There's been no announcement of any sort from Allied headquarters in London. The first news of the German...
All right, YouTubers. It's been a while since we made a video. Or since I made a video. Sean just had to have his moment of glory. I've heard it about 3 weekends in a row now that, hey, you should be making a video of this. So, here it is. We're done for the day, but Sean just got to remain YouTube famous after the last Jeep Fest, where he's popular now and he's famous from YouTube. So I have to appease the monster.
I can't help it. People don't want to see you working on your modern Jeep. They want to see us two idiots working on this thing.
Yeah, thing is right. So, anyhow, let me catch you up. Because I don't remember what the last video was. And I didn't bring my tripod, so bear with me. This should be a short video. So, Skippy here was all ready to let me just spin you around. Skippy was here. Skippy. And did a wonderful job redoing the exhaust and the intake. It's all shiny and spiffy now. Oh, he's doing his Vanna White. So anyhow,
Sandblasted, painted in proper
high
temp paint.
So he was all chomping at the bit. And Sean's been working the last 6 weeks, so that's why we really haven't. That's the main reason why we haven't done anything. So we were over here last weekend, and he wanted to get all that mounted. So we spun everything around, and we dug out the gaskets, and we dug out the wings, and we proceeded to put these two pieces together, which ended up being interesting, trying to get those two nuts in there between the intake and the exhaust, and then trying to get everything to line up and all that. Anyhow, well, we had it on there, right? And we started socking it down, and I'm like, hey, what's the torque spec? So we dug out the TM manual, and the TM manual says, quote, tighten firmly. And we're like, what the hell's firmly? Firmly with a hand wrench? Firmly with a 3/8? Firmly with an impact gun? What the hell? So we just took a stab at it. Or I took a stab at it.
Not we.
I took a stab at it. I'd rather had a torque spec, but... And dummy me, I should have just looked up 3/8 and kind of got a generic torque spec at it. But anyhow. So we're torquing them down, and I got that one torqued, and I torqued that one. And then I put them on, put that one, and then I do that one, and I do that one. And we're running them down even and all that crap. And then just about the time we're about to put the final twist on them, and I'm kind of gingerly kind of pulling up on them, then one of these breaks and I end up with that. Yes, one of the studs snapped off in the head. So we tried using an easy out, and the easy out snapped off in the stud. So now we've got a stud and the tip of an easy out in there. So that started a whole nother project. Now, as you can see, the story has a happy ending. There's a hole there now.
I like stories with happy endings.
Yeah. There's a hole there now, and it's threaded. We got it. Or should I say, I got it. So, but it's back, and here's said stud. And somebody along the way, thank God we had an extra engine, somebody took some all thread to replace all the studs on the other engine.
Thank you again, West Virginia Hillbillies.
Yeah. So as you can see, those studs have shoulders on them. And this is just a hunk of all thread right there. But we got it. We cleaned it up. We ran this through the die. Ran a tap down through there. And let me tell you, getting that rest of that stud with that hardened metal easy out stuck in the middle of it was a challenge. So, but now you can see, respectively, that if I could get my fingers to work, this, now conspicuously, if I can get my hands to work, No, screws in there just fine. So, minor disaster averted. So now we're back to where we started a week ago. And as you can see, we've got the cover on it. And we've got the crank pulley on it. And we've got the oil pan on it. And what else? That's about it. So slowly but surely, now that I've fixed this screw up, things should start moving along pretty quick. So the valve train's in really good shape. So we're going to run the valves just kind of real quick and half-handedly. And then once we do that, we'll put the valve cover on it. And then we'll put the intake and the exhaust on next weekend. Put the carburetor on. And then go around to the other side and put the distributor on. Start mounting accessories, which will be a whole nother fiasco.
Yeah, I have a big order from France coming in.
You do?
Yes.
What'd you order from France?
I ordered an honest-to-God new flywheel for the clutch.
Well, for back there.
Like painted, and I ordered from Jeep, but not the other individual.
Yes.
So I got a new one coming in, and I got a couple other little things. I ordered like 20 items, but the oil lines. I ordered the brass oil lines that they had in stock. We're still gonna have to make some though.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, we got to put the oil thing back in. The oil fill with the breather and the oil filter canister. And Sean's wonderful paint job is going to have to get redone because we've been making a mess of it. So, but you can finally read the numbers on the side of the block now. So there's the numbers on the side of the block, which is kind of cool.
And we got to build a.
We got another number up there, whatever that number means. So
we need to build a quasi engine stand because I'd like to run it for a few minutes.
Yeah.
To make sure we didn't
mess it up between taking it out and trying to put it back.
Yeah. Yeah, because even though we didn't monkey with nothing,
so
it'd be our luck. But, as I've said before, if the Wright brothers can build an airplane in their garage, the Ron brothers can rebuild an engine.
Yeah. So, anyhow, that's the festivities for the day.
Yeah, the Ron brothers can do it.
Yeah, right. So, anyhow, that's the long and short of it. Spent a lot more money at Harbor Toll Freight. They should get a hold of me and sponsor us. Really should. We were there this morning. Spent another $200. Can't go to Harbor Toll Freight without spending at least $100.
I mean, me.
Well, yeah, about time you did it.
Yeah, I spent the money, you bought breakfast.
Yeah, I bought breakfast. So, anyhow, so what else?
Oh, another little trade secret.
Uh-oh.
Now that I saw these nice little rings here.
Oh, the things that go on the inside, yeah.
See, well, you know, in the process of taking these out and me expertly cataloging them, I lost a few. And I went to Jim Carter Chevrolet and clicked on the little thing that said 270 engines and got the 270 engine one. Well, hold this, will you, for 2 seconds?
1, 2.
Yeah. That's a... Should we show them the size difference?
Oh, wait a minute, let me spin.
Okay, 270, right? Yeah, not even close. So, again, the civilian after-war 270 engine, if you want to know if some of the parts don't fit, well, there's some of the parts that don't fit. Because this is for a, I think, 48 to 58. Don't quote me on the numbers. 270 engine. And they say the military 270 and the civilian 270 is different. Well, there you go. That's different, all right. So that's one of the parts I had coming from France.
So our homemade one's going to go on?
Yes, our homemade one's gonna come out.
Well, I was curious to see if the homemade one was going to work.
Well, I'm curious to see if your homemade threads are gonna hold.
Oh, they'll hold. I have faith in that. That I don't have any faith in at all. So that I don't have any faith in at all. But that I have total faith in. Oh, here's another tidbit. So, you see what Sean's holding in his hand? Okay, here's your product review for the day. That is the cheap Harbor to One Freight $15 3H drill.
Correct.
Now, see the clutch that it's got on it? See the chuck that it's got on it? It's got that little freaking, not the
Keyless
one.
chuck.
Yeah, keyless chuck. Them things are trash. Spend the extra $15 to get the $30 one that's got a keyed chuck on it, because that drill ain't worth $15 just because of the chuck.
Because I spent $11 on Amazon and ordered a new chuck.
And what'd the other chuck think about that?
Huh?
What'd the other chuck think about that?
Not too much.
Yeah. So. All right. Any more words of wisdom for those who decide to do this fiasco?
Buy a Jeep.
Yeah, right? Don't buy a truck.
Yeah. Words of wisdom. A guy told me, he said, don't buy a CCKW. I should have listened to him. Too late now.
Too late now.
So.
$15,000 truck when it's done, and you got $30,000 in it.
That's what usually happens.
In 7 years.
7 years. Yeah, that's what happens. You get 1 day a week.
So. Anyhow. So, I mean, and I'm going to be lazy. I'm not even going to edit this. It's just going up the way it is. I'll throw the intro and the outro to it, but everything.
Don't buy the Napa screw outs. Yeah.
Oh, the easy outs?
The easy outs, yeah, they break.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, did we learn that the hard way.
Mm-hmm. What it take? 3 turns?
Oh, not even.
3 turns and it went snap?
Not even.
Oh, well.
What are you going to do?
Yep.
All right. So on that note, and I know I'm going to screw this up. So somewhere up here, I don't know. Like, share, subscribe. There'll be more coming.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, somebody had to work for the last 6 weekends.
Sorry.
You suck. You're not even on camera.
Well, you know, I need money for this expenditure.
Huh?
I need money for this expenditure.
Oops. Look at that.
Easy.
See?
Easy.
Look. There's outtakes. So.
I need money for this expenditure. Either I got to pay for it, or people got to go to. What do we got? Do we have a Patreon thing?
We got one, but I never did anything with it.
Oh, okay.
I could do something with it.
People got to feel sorry for us and donate to Patreon if you set it up.
It's set up. I just haven't done anything with it yet.
Well, then maybe you ought to do with it. Maybe people feel pitiful for
I set it up a couple of years ago and never did anything with it.
well, there you go.
See? We didn't do this to make money. We did this just to be entertaining and have some kind of a record of the truck.
But maybe somebody will feel pitiful for us. And
everybody should feel pitiful for us.
no, they should. But
all right. Anyhow, so questions, comments. I think my email will show up down here somewhere.
Concerns.
Yeah, or Paul, drop them down in the comment section, or you can email me. The Facebook page is still going. I've been keeping up with the Facebook page, and somewhere above my chubby head, or maybe in between Sean and I, should be my Facebook thing. And Instagram I've been keeping up with, more or less.
We'll get back on track.
Yeah, we'll get back on track. So Facebook should go away, and Instagram should pop up here somewhere. And then, let's see, have I given enough time to do all the switching around and crap.
I think you've named everybody: Facebook, Instagram, Patreon.
I didn't do Patreon, but I'll figure that one out. Email. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll put that up in here somewhere. Wait, I'll duck and I'll put it up here. Okay. I'm gonna give myself time. Making these videos isn't as easy as it looks. What else? All right, let me center myself here.
Get some. We'll get back in track. We'll get some. I'm gonna kick him in the sheds and make him work on that GRC9. Yeah, we got that generator. We got to make sure that generator's getting powered up.
Got that antenna tower.
Got that antenna tower. Yeah. Yep.
All right, let me center myself. All right, this is the end. So, link to the videos somewhere here. You should see my face pop up. Subscribe to the page. Subscriptions, thumbs up. The thumbs up doesn't cost you a thing. Takes you a split second to do, and helps the channel out. So hit the thumbs up button. Like, share, subscribe. All that. We'll see you next weekend, folks. I've had enough. And I still have to go to work yet.
I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah. Any parting words?
Crap.
See you, YouTube.